Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico, Greg Olter ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, here is the rookie from Texas A&M. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
It's a game of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready up! Get it!
From the gun, it's Shador. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon.
Let's go now. Ready.
Sanders on 3rd down. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Left side, he's got the Joku. It is a gain of 16. They get the 3rd down conversion by about a yard.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he'll work this forward to the 35. Jamie and Sherwood there to meet him.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 9. Now Shador. This one broken up. It is incomplete, so they go with the screen. It was snuffed out. And now it's 4th down. The Browns getting their punting team out there. And he'll get something there on the return. And he'll take this back to the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10. 20-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Here's a 1st carry for their running back. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their 1st play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
2nd down. It's Fields. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Third down and 3.
Here we go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
How about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Crack 60. Crack.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Going up top. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland. With that, he draws near the all-time record. He has 29 touchdowns on the season. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Panay Wanwu now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Don't jump. Right.
First down. Fields. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here we go. Right.
The RPO, that one is complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack to keep this to a no gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Returnable from the 17. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
go. Here we go.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On second down, Sanders. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Flat. Buffalo 60 average.
Now, Sanders. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 18 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Brings up second and 10 at the Jets' 35-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. They've got it with a second down and 10.
On the 6. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing again is Sanders. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
70, come 19, come 19.
Again, it's Sanders. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
70,
On third down, Sanders fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. He's going to pick up the Browns' first down. They'll wind up getting the yards they need on 4th and 3.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Moving to his right. That is caught by the tight end, Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Browns. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. On comes Blake Kirby for the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Browns move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Start.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Malik Collins makes the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Jets have a 1st down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid gain.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
All right.
Up the middle they go. Inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That's complete. It's Cedric Tillman. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's a Browns 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Down.
They'll look to throw yet again. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Back to the air one more time. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over here at their own 22. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Looks like a design run here with Fields. They'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Fields. To the right side here, pass is caught. Now he's free at the 35. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Jets.
Here we go.
Fields now on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Here we go, son.
Here's Fields. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. Here's Austin McNamara now, as he's on to punt for the Jets. Taken at the 19. And he's going to have a first down, but there's a flag down. And that might negate that fourth down conversion.
On the set. Here we go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Red, yellow.
47-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Ready, break.
Here's first and 10.
Black shot. Set, hut. Needle blue. Set.
Bell looks to throw. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Smash, red. Slide through.
He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Set, ready. You, ready.
Back to the air once more on second down. And that is incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. That might take them out of field goal range. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. As they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Let's go. Yellow, 43.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. A first down throw for Fields. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. They face second down and 7. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. And at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. A special teams magic moment from the rookie who takes it all the way. What a great way to announce yourself to your teammates as a huge part of this team.
Yeah, and there's no greater way to establish value and to earn a role on a team, Mike, than through special teams. Now, when you could do it as a returner and you can impact the game by putting points on the board, man, that is different. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and that is a huge impact play here by the young rookie.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Second down. It's Fields. Cafe, right side by Wilson. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Now a second down throw for Fields.
Justin Fields sacked by Isaiah Blair. A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
your muscle up, we got the biometric. Ran up by the luxuriness up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, we could diabetic. They mouths get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the educated.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Here we go. Tonight.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Tonight.
Here's Fields to keep it himself.
Nice job on his defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
Here we go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. And that one's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Here we go. Tonight.
Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here. Third down. 3 to go.
Here we go. Tonight.
Working out of the gun. It's Fields. Quick throw. Taken in. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. And the Jets have a first down.
Here we go.
This a design run with Fields. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Tonight.
Making the read, this is Fields.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here.
Don't jump.
With
Ready?
3rd and 1.
222.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the play off on 3rd and short. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be returned from the 6. Crazy. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man, and that's Tillman. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First down.
Set, ready. Ball ready.
22 yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Set. Yellow. Set. Set.
He'll look to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
To the left side, into the hands of Moore. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Cleveland.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Black, 52 blue. Cut.
Back to the air one more time. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Striker, 3-3, blaster, 6.
First and 10.
Red, yellow.
14-yard line.
Set.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This one is hauled in on the feet in bounds. Yes! Touchdown, Cleveland. Groupie now on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Look wide. Get this one complete. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's good.
1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Fields. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Don't jump. Ready?
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That'll be intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to have it just past their 25.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Yellow. Set. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Cedric Tillman was the intended target.
On the set.
And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Ready. Cycle. Ready. Buck 50. Grit. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds. A yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
6. Mega. Let's go. Set. Cut.
He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
Going red. Down. Hut.
They'll look to throw again. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
Blue striker.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11.
6. Mega. Black Ultra. Ready.
Back to throw. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Here we slide through. Yellow. Ready.
Hill look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of his ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Steel. Black. Black shot. White. White. Set.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he'll take it on in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Browns. That's That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Rupi able to add the extra point. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Fields now to throw on first down. And this ball's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it'll lead to a second down.
We see this time and time again in the NFL. Like, you want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive. And he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short game.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Needle blue. Ready. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have, you are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown your way.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
Blaster, 6.
First and goal, Cleveland.
Drill green. Cut.
He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rupi now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns will add one more onto their big lead.
22, Jets 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll start with an option play to the right, and he pitches it. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's Fields, choosing to keep this one.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go, son.
Fields going to hang on to this one. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the 1st down. Good run. The drive continues.
The advantage to this play call, Mike, is as an offense, you now can account for 1 extra defensive player. In this case, it's the quarterback reading the end. He goes after the running back. He pulls it, keeps it himself, picks up the first down.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Gain of 16 for the man who wears 16. And a first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head, because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction, because that defender got both hands on it, but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Now a second down throw for Fields. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. A bit of miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one from just under 50 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets will cut into that lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Fury, yellow. Ready, kick. Mega, blues, hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Set, hut. Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Jets.
Well, he's going to have a lot better moments than this one, Mike. You just can't force that throw. Not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. And for this young rookie, hopefully this is one that he can learn from and not continue to repeat.
And now you get the pick six, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's to midfield.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Down, claws red. Hut, hut.
Right back to the air following that pick six. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Ready, set.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set, ready.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame it.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
97. Blue striker. Flight blue, red, cycle, set.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. He's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw, taken in, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is in. Complete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 43. Red, ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side, he's got it. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 5-yard line.
Drill green. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Browns. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Browns stretch things out even further.
Jets, 19.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
we go. All right.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. All right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. This one intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Come on, set, ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, hustling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points. Mike, he got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Red, 38. Green Jack. Hut, hut.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a
60
couple.
red. 60 red. 6, 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They bounced back from the loss last week. They put in a determined effort and come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.